what specifically should attorneys be evaluating in order to determine if their branding efforts are working well? How would you suggest they go about establishing a successful brand? And what are some signs that their brand is, I'll put it blatantly, non-existent?
Yeah. So one of the hardest conversations I have to have is, that's a horrible logo. That's a horrible brand. It's not effective. And, I'm a redheaded Irish girl, I mean, like, I don't pull many punches. So unfortunately that doesn't work for some people, and our personalities might not mesh, because I am very straightforward. I just am not going to, what I like to call, I'm not going to feed anyone a poop sandwich. I'm just going to tell it like it is. And some people are very receptive to that. Some people not so much, right? So, but when you're creating your brand, your logo, your story, you have to really put thought into that. And you have to, what I want to see when I see a logo and I see a tagline, I want to be able to get a feeling for the style of that firm without having to have one person tell me. I don't want to see the Blind Lady of Justice. I don't want to see scales. I don't want to see that. And that's not who these people are, and we need to get to the people behind the brand. And no one can tell that story better than the people who work there. So if an attorney is truly passionate about what they do, you will be able to hear that in their voice, in their testimonials that we capture. And honestly, Facebook, as much as that's becoming the older generation's social platform now, it's a really, really good platform. And no one expects every single thing you do to be professionally done with grip trucks and lighting and the best audio. But you have to do something. You have to start somewhere, and it's okay to start at a very elementary level and build that brand. If you can't afford, if you're starting out and you can't afford a production and professionally, that doesn't mean you can't do anything. It just means you have to start at a different place, and that's okay. And finding out where that is what's key, right? Have the conversation with people like myself who work with legal professionals. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about budget. Let's talk about what your goals are. A lot of marketing is like a poker game. You have to have a certain amount of money to sit at the table, right? Otherwise, you're just going to lose money. So it's my job to say, you don't have enough to sit at the broadcast television table right now. You're in downtown Dallas. You don't have enough money to sit at the billboard table, but you do have enough money to do X, Y, and Z, so you can grow enough. So you do have enough money in 2 years to sit at the table of billboards or, OTT or digital campaigns. So it's really about having the conversation and finding out, again, ask the questions and find out and make decisions based on fact, not what you think you can afford or can't afford to do.